Welcome to the Colin Show.
We're so glad to have you here, all Collins. This is just a perfect time for us to reflect and to think about what it's like to be a Colin.
I know. I've never been a Colin. Now, have you been a Colin?
No, which is weird for this show, but my name is Ross.
My name's Carrie.
And
we've just always been curious about the experience of being a Colin.
Yeah.
And you hear about these Colin shows, and I've tuned into a number of them, and
they never talk about Colin.
They never talk about Collins. And we were like, what's that about?
Yeah, and
it's deceptive advertising.
We're righting a long wrong that has been around for a long time.
Yeah, would you call us heroes? I would call us heroes.
Certainly brave, certainly courageous.
Yeah.
And a true Colin show. There's so many other Colin shows. I've never understood the premise.
What is the point? So okay, I tuned into a Colin show recently.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's a Colin show. Okay, so I'm sitting around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone calls on the telephone. I'm waiting for them to be like, it's me, Colin.
Yeah.
And her name was Rosie. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's going on in her mind that she thinks she should be calling in?
I was upset. So anyway,
and Colin's,
it gets weirder.
Okay.
The hosts are just like, oh, hey, Rosie, how are you doing? And then they're talking to her for a long time.
And they don't even address the issue that she's not a Colin?
Yes, exactly. I'm like, be brave. Like, call her out for what she's done. She's hijacking the entire concept of your show. It is a Colin show.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we can provide that. And we've been doing this for years.
Yes.
It's something that we do. And really, Collins have influenced our lives in so many ways. I mean, where would we be without the fine acting of Colin Hanks?
Colin Firth.
Oh, Mr. Darcy, of course.
Yes.
Or great sports heroes like Colin Kaepernick.
Yes.
And comedians, Colin Jost.
Colin Mockery.
Colin
Quinn.
Colin Quinn. Yes. So, they need to be acknowledged.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have any experience as a Colin.
I don't, but I did actually, I brought someone today. I actually have a great first-hand Colin that I thought we'd bring.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, he's right over here.
Oh!
And
I didn't even see you there. Hello.
Welcome, Colin.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry, I missed
here.
your name. What's your name?
Colin.
Oh, Colin. Oh, great. Oh, great.
See?
Oh, perfect.
Somebody finally qualified to be on our show after 10 plus years.
Yes, of doing
We
this.
finally have a real Colin.
I'm very happy I could be your Colin.
Now, the first question is going to be, are you a 1L Colin or a 2L Colin?
I'm a 2L Colin.
Ooh.
I think that deserves some applause.
I hadn't met another 2L Colin until I think I was like 20 years old.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were running into 1L Collins?
I was.
Okay, fantastic. It's surprising.
Pardon me. Did you ever think about dropping the L?
I always liked it. When I was growing up, Colin Powell was, he's the big name.
Oh, yeah.
Big name in Colinry, yeah.
So sometimes people would want to call me Colin, but I was able to say, no, I've got 2 L's. Colin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay, I like it. And what has been your relationship with the colon, like as a punctuation mark?
Boy, the butt of jokes, if I may say.
You're right, because it's a body part as well.
Yes. But no, yeah, I would say it's been fun to be able to have a little bit of a relationship to the colon. So.
Yeah, do you like to extract water and electrolytes from stool?
Oh, from stool, no.
Oh, okay. So you don't have that.
You don't have that in common
yeah,
with.
Yeah. But do you like to separate two thoughts where the first one's kind of complete and the second one's kind of incomplete without the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that in common with the colon, the punctuation.
So whenever you show up, there's an interesting
Hello. Welcome to the Colin Show.
My name is Ross.
I'm Carrie.
And, well, one of us should be named Colin, shouldn't it?
That would have been
That would have made
smart
sense.
of our parents if they had known this
That
is
we
what
were
we
going
go into
to
as a career.
host
But they
the
didn't.
world-famous Colin Show.
They didn't know. But what is the Colin Show? So for people who haven't tuned
Yes.
in before, it is a show. I mean, it's what it sounds like. It's a show that's about people named Colin.
Yeah, unlike many other Colin shows that both you and I have encountered,
Yes.
that really just disappoint. I've watched many a live Colin show, and there hasn't been a single Colin.
Thank you. Thank you. So, okay, just recently, I'm watching PBS, Public Broadcasting.
Yes.
They're like trying to raise money. It's a fund drive, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So they say the theme of this fund drive is that it's a Colin show.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm like, awesome. I love that name.
Yeah, the world is full of wonderful and influential Collins.
Yes. Okay. So they're probably going to go over like, different people named Colin. What were their lives were like? What are commonalities between them?
Right.
What does this name do to your psyche? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
A
That's
real
what I'm
in-depth
expecting.
look at being a Colin, a colonoscopy, if you will.
Thank you.
Yes.
Why does no one else get this? Okay, so they start the show. I've like got my big popcorn. I'm like, finally a Colin show. Okay. People start like calling the telephone. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's Colin's. And they answer and it's like several people not named Colin. There wasn't one Colin.
I hope they didn't get any money for their fundraiser.
And
because
then-
that's just false advertising.
This is what's crazy about it. So I think like they're gonna hang up on them. They're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Why did you call in? You're not a Colin." But they keep going. They keep accepting these people's money,
Okay.
which seems shady.
That's it. They just want money. And we're not here for
Yes.
money. We're not asking for
No.
money. This
I
isn't
mean,
a-
other than this being a part of our fund drive, no. But we really like value Collins.
Yes.
That's something that we've always said. I would say it's in our core values.
And we thought we should take this format of the Colin show and make it
Mm-hmm.
what it was truly meant to be and colonize it with Collins.
Yeah. But neither of us is named Colin.
No,
And it was like,
which is
where do we go
unfortunate.
from here? We
Yeah.
know that we're streaming the show for like 10, 11 years that we've been doing this.
Mm-hmm. And all we have is our television and a representation of the cosmic microwave background radiation.
Yeah, and just always waiting for a Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've done us a real solid today. I brought us a real live Colin.
What?
I don't know if you noticed, but right next to me on the couch here, what is your name, sir?
I'm Colin.
Oh my God! You're so
Surprise!
fun.
Hey!
Oh
all right.
my God!
Good to
Hello,
have,
Carrie.
Pleasure.
good to have a real Colin
Oh
here.
my God! Finally,
would
you have
have
no
known?
idea.
And I checked him. He's alive.
Okay, nice. Do you have your ID?
Oh, I left it by my water. It's over by the table.
Oh, okay.
You know,
But
it's good to check, but I did verify
did. Okay,
beforehand.
good,
Yeah,
good.
this is a Colin I've
Not-
verified.
not an expired ID.
Not even a middle name.
No, it was a
You
real...
don't have a middle name.
No, I'm saying my middle name's not Colin. My first name's Colin.
Oh, okay, because I don't have a middle name.
Oh,
So this is the first question we have to ask. Are you a 1L Colin or a 2L Colin?
2L.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's solid. I feel like that's going Colin all the way.
Yeah, and something fun about having 2 L's, for me, my last name's Map with 2 P's.
Oh.
So it's very easy
Oh.
to...
2 L's, 2 P's.
Yeah, 2 L's, 2 P's.
Unlike,
yeah.
like Colin Powell, who is 1L, 2 L's. That's
Right.
confusing.
Really,
correct.
or the name or the word Massachusetts. I'll never get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gonna learn to spell
Or
that.
Connecticut.
state.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know how to spell Connecticut.
That's the
Really?
nice thing about Mississippi. Each one has
Uh-huh.
2.
Yes, each one has to.
MISSISSIPPI. This is educational television,
Yeah.
and I
Yes.
feel like already our audience is learning a lot.
Good.
Absolutely. Do you guys know how to spell Galapagos?
Oh, it's easy to misspell.
It is.
I'm gonna try.
Here we go.
GALOPAGOS.
Mhm.
OGOS?
Try?
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Galapagos.
Oh, 2 A's,
G-
2 O's.
Wait, yeah, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try.
Sorry, I'm making another attempt here. GALAPOGOS. Final answer. Oh, how do you spell
It's
it?
all A's except the final one's an O.
Wow.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Oh my God, we're all learning so much.
That's
Anyway,
great.
Colin.
Well, yes.
So, what is it like to be a Colin? I've always been a Carrie. You've always been a Ross.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it like to be a Colin?
It's
What
pretty.
is the,
It's
like,
pretty great.
experience?
I mean, where I grew up, there weren't a lot of Collins.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Which is where?
Valencia,
Valencia, California.
It's
Okay.
known for
six-
having few Collins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
A Colin desert.
So sad.
So yeah, there weren't a lot of Collins.
Mhm.
So I didn't meet. I met my first real life Colin in junior high. He had one L.
Did he go to school with you, or
He
was-
did. He did. He was one
okay.
grade older. That was Colin Goldstein. If you're out there watching,
Did
shout
you
out
feel
to
at
you.
all
please
threatened by
call.
the presence of another Colin? Like, I'm no longer the only one?
So this was the thing. He was a grade older, and that's a big deal in junior high. I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
He was in
Yeah.
8th grade,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was a cool kid. He was like, and he was kind of fun and silly,
And one L.
and he was one L, but there was still the name Colin, and I don't know. He took me under his wing, and that felt nice. That was like, wow, we were united on our name.
And you're like, I'm the
And
up
it's like,
and
hey,
coming
this
Colin.
guy's Colin. Yeah.
With a little
Yeah.
extra L.
Yeah. So he took me under his wing, and all the way through high school, we had that fun bond, and I really,
wow.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was just, yeah, it was great. It was great, but it was nice to be in 7th grade in a world of fear, and and have an 8th grader to have your back just because you're
yeah.
Colin.
Fantastic.
So yeah. So
And do you feel any connection to any of the famous Collins? Your Colin
okay.
Firths, your Colin
So this
Mockeries.
so Colin Goldstein was my first Colin that I met.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
But when I was very young, there was a TV show on MTV called Remote Control.
Oh.
And this was like,
okay.
it was probably mid 80s, maybe it was earlier, maybe it was later, but it was like when I was a young boy.
Yes.
And there was a comedian on that show, Colin Quinn. And he...
A great Colin.
And that
one of
was,
our
like,
favorites.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, I don't remember the show super well, but I have this, like, what I remember, and I could be totally wrong on this, but what I remember, Colin, he was kind of like, he was the quiet guy. He would sit there, be quiet, and I think he wore sunglasses, and he almost felt like the bouncer of the show.
Okay.
And he would throw in these funny jokes. Like, he was
Okay.
just the quiet guy throwing in the jokes.
That's
Okay.
fine.
That's what my memory's telling me. Anyway, but what I remember for sure was
Yeah.
that was the first Colin that I ever knew existed other than me.
Was Colin Quinn.
Was Colin Quinn.
Wow.
So it was this very, like, he quickly became, celebrity crush is kind of a strong word.
We'll-
but as a little boy.
we'll allow it.
Yeah. As a little boy, it went Indiana Jones, Luke Skywalker, Colin Quinn.
Yeah.
Like
Aw.
yeah.
He's got your name.
So it's been fun.
Adorable.
I felt connected to watch him grow in his career.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Well, you know, Colin Quinn was supposed to call
Yeah.
today. This is
Yeah.
true.
He's
But
going to be our celebrity
Yeah.
Colin.
he was our celebrity
Yeah.
Colin. But at the last minute had to bail. But here's what I
Yeah.
really like about this. We were talking to his publicist, and I was like, "Well, does he?" She said, "Maybe he'll be on another time." And I said, "Okay, well, is he interested in like scientific explanations of the paranormal and things like that?" And she said, "Not really." And that was my exchange with Colin Quinn's publicist.
But we appreciate that he was willing.
Yeah.
He was willing. He
Travel
seems like a
plans to
very.
I
sweet
feel
man.
like his spirit's with us.
Yeah,
Yes,
well, that makes it
absolutely.
sound like he said, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but this is also I don't know if we've mentioned, this is also a psychic Colin show.
Yes.
Oh.
And
yes.
So
thank you,
yes,
Ross.
the spirits of all the Collins
Oh.
are with us, including Colin Quinn.
And on that note,
Yes.
I will be giving power animal readings to our Collins, because hopefully we'll be having some
Yeah.
Collins calling in.
Yeah, maybe we should turn to the line and see
please.
if we have
Well,
any Collins.
first, it'll only be for people named Colin, obviously. So let me give my first one to this Colin, if you don't mind.
Okay, yes.
Let's figure out what your power animal is. And since I don't want to hold all of these cards, we'll assume it's in this half of the
Yeah.
deck. Okay, so you're going to pick the card that
Ooh.
speaks to you. I
Boy,
bought this
this one
deck
kinda
for
stood out.
$70.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh, he hasn't even turned it over yet.
your power animal is
Oh,
The
rooster.
Hey.
call
Okay.
me Mick Jagger, cock of the walk.
Oh, yeah. It says rise and shine, foresight, slow and steady.
Oh, wait, could you
Oh.
read that again?
Rise and shine, foresight, slow and steady.
Okay.
And what this means is that you need to get those little spurs on the back of your heels.
Bone spurs?
No, the spurs that go on the back of your shoe.
With the clank.
Yes, so that you can get in more fights.
Ooh, yes.
That's what
I like
this
that.
means,
I like
yeah.
that.
Spurs, right, yes, okay.
And I'll always have a comb.
Hey,
You should.
I
You
like
should.
it.
Yeah, should we go to the line and see if there are
All right,
additional
let's bring in one of our
call-ins?
live
Yes.
call-ins, yeah.
Okay.
Who do we have today?
Producer Drew, when you're
Oh.
ready.
Uh,
Hello?
Hello?
Hi,
Oh,
do we
hi,
have a call-in
Colin.
here?
My name is Colin, yes. This is
Wow.
correct.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Follow directions.
Are you a 1L call-in, a 2L call-in, or do you spell it some other way?
I am a 1L Colin. I
Excellent.
mean, before today, I had always thought the 2L Colin was a myth.
Oh.
We have a real one
Here
right
I
here.
am. Here I am.
Very interesting.
It seems I've been proven wrong. Many frustrated coffee drinks I've ordered with my name spelled with 2 L's.
Oh, right.
Sorry if this is
But,
anticlimactic.
you
It's
know.
like you found the head of Loch Ness right on the
Yeah.
couch here. I just want to say, and this is sincere, I feel an automatic connection with Colin.
Mhm.
But sorry, go ahead.
Yes, Colin. So
No,
where are
absolutely.
you calling from?
Toronto, Ontario.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
a different country.
Yeah.
Canada.
Do you
Canadian
Yeah.
Colin.
Do you have a
It's
favorite
Californian
celebrity
Colin.
Colin? Oh, alliterative. Yes. We like alliterations.
I mean, you did. I mean, Colin Mockery, classic. He's Canadian as well.
Yeah.
Great comedian. You know, Colin Farrell's a good Colin. He's a great actor.
Absolutely.
The newest Batman movie, that was pretty great.
What? Why is
yeah.
he even in that role? You can't
Well,
tell who he is.
I mean, yeah, it's so funny. I saw in the end credits it said Colin Farrell, and I was like,
Where
I
was
did
he?
not see Colin Farrell in that movie. I just thought they respectively put
He
his
plays
name
the
in
Penguin,
because
and
maybe he
he's
got cut.
Wearing a lot of makeup and stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. I have a little Colin trivia for you, Colin, and maybe you know this. Maybe our in studio Colin knows this. What is the meaning of the name Colin?
I think I know.
Okay.
I know.
But I'll let if Canadian Colin wants first stab.
The meaning of the name Colin.
I mean, we all know
I
what
really
PBS's
have no
definition
idea.
is.
Does it have anything to do with, I don't know, being a nice person? I feel like I'm a pretty nice person. Maybe it's something along those lines.
I've only met nice Collins.
Yeah, I love if the Greek origin is pretty nice person.
Nice.
What's your
Nice.
thought in
So
California Colin?
what I've heard is, and I may be wrong, is child.
Child.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, this is just my internet research,
Please.
but what I saw was victory of the people.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Which is like a good
Wow.
politician sentiment or something.
Yeah.
Victory of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that
okay.
like the offspring of a victorious king, Colin,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
maybe a bastard? Just.
perhaps.
I mean, it doesn't. I'm just saying it could be a king's bastard. That's all I meant.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've really
Not a real, not.
We've got a real span here of theories too. We've got kind of an okay guy, victory of the people, child,
Bastard child.
a child of unwed parents. Yeah, so I mean, God, really pick no matter it's kind of a cold reading, really,
Yeah.
because pick your poison.
Yeah.
Well, we have our Colin here. Maybe we should tap into the spirits for this Colin.
Please. So shall I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Colin, would you like to know your power animal?
I'm very curious to know. I have absolutely no idea what my power animal would be, so I'm
Okay.
very curious to find out.
Perfect.
Since you're not here to touch the deck, maybe as Carrie riffles through said deck, you can tell her when to stop.
That sounds good. Or maybe
Sounds like a plan.
send your energy through this Colin.
Can you channel through this Colin?
And
I think we could do that.
tell this Colin when to stop.
It's kind of like we're on our own web. I think this one.
Is that
Hang
right,
on.
Colin?
Wait, you're
I
still
just got to tap into my Colin
Oh, okay.
connection.
Okay, all
Apologize.
right, yep.
Ah, yeah, this one was.
All right, I
Colin.
think I'm ready.
This one was Colin.
Okay.
All right.
We have a strong match for your power
Colin,
animal.
whether you agree or not, this is your power animal. It is the sloth.
Oh, slow and steady.
So it says
That's a theme.
quiet reflection, waiting till the time is right. And I will say this: you were our first Colin to call, so you tend to be on time. It sounds like
The time
maybe
was right.
take a little time for yourself, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Get some Colin time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You focus too much on the external world and your external obligations when actually you need to be paying attention to Colin. Okay?
Yeah. I was in Toronto a couple years ago. Really enjoyed it. Sorry we didn't get to meet up for that.
Keep an eye out
it's
for
all
him, though,
right.
next time he's there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Colin.
I
We
will.
really appreciate you calling in.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for the
much.
call.
Absolutely. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Glad to have you.
Nice
That was
guy.
wonderful.
That was
Nice guy.
great.
Nice guy.
Finally, a Colin
Never
calls the Colin show.
Never met a mean Colin.
No, me neither. I mean, this is the first
Ooh,
Colin
will
I've
we
met,
find
but
one?
still.
Yeah, we could.
And the spirit animal's like a great white shark.
Well, I don't know. Do we have another Colin on the line?
Colin on the phone?
Let's see.
Spirits?
Looking to our producer, who I cannot see in this room.
Someone's on the line.
Oh, someone's
Okay,
on the
we
line.
got. Who do we have here?
Hello.
Hi, so I am not Colin, but my spirit guardian actually just told me his name is Colin Collinson, and I thought I just got a call.
Whoa, his name's Colin Collinson?
Oh, your spirit. Okay.
Spirit
your
guide.
spirit animal has a name.
Or spirit
Spirit
guardian.
guide.
Oh, I thought
No, this is my spirit guide.
Okay. Now, I think this is probably your spirit animal playing a trick on you. Which is unfortunate.
Really?
They're known for this. Yeah, I know.
It is a common occurrence.
Yeah, we get a lot of this.
But maybe we can find out who the spirit animal is, just to get to the bottom of it.
I usually only do this for actual Collins, but I will make an exception because you
okay.
were duped.
Because I could send him to the cat tarot.
Oh, please.
You know what?
yes,
Okay.
Absolutely.
We have just the thing for you, not Colin. I'm sorry. What is your actual name?
I'm Colin. Colin
my
Collinson.
spirit guide is talking.
I'm Colin Collinson. I'm an actual Colin.
Oh,
I
boy.
tend to guide my acquaintances here.
I think you're a liar, though, because they're psychic.
Do you have a corporeal
Oh.
form?
Oh. Okay, so we have two.
You can hear it, too.
Okay, so we have both the spirit guide on the line and
That's
the
special.
person they are guiding.
I
now,
see.
Special.
Okay.
Now, person who is not Colin Collinson, what is your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick. Got
Excellent.
it. Okay, so let's find out Nick's spirit animal, who goes by the name Colin Collinson, who has been fooling him, what he has to say in the cards.
Okay, and we're gonna have you connect to this Colin that we have here in the studio to choose your cat tarot, which will have an important message for you.
For Nick.
It's
for
in
Nick.
here
Guys,
somewhere.
before they choose animal, are you?
Right here. This is it.
It
This is
depends.
the one.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh, upside down cat.
You are the King of Swords.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes, look at that. We have mighty cat that's attacking butterflies, or just looking at the butterflies, reaching out to touch one. And yes, that is your cat tarot.
Talk about a victory of the people.
Yes.
Remarkably unviolent for King of Swords.
Yeah. Well, it is a cat.
It is the cat tarot.
So, all right. So I hope
So
that
what does
speaks
that
to you
mean?
today. So it means that you will be victorious in battle, and you will be a victory of the people.
And you will slay many butterflies.
Oh, you're going to war.
Okay, and it's safe to trust my trickster spirit guide, Colin.
Well,
That's the victory.
I've actually been to war many different times on several different planes. So
Yes.
I think you're in good hands in this case.
Yes. I mean, and I knew that. I could sense that.
But one nice thing is that even when Collins go to war, they're still friendly.
They're still friendly. Yeah, a Collins version of going to war is just like don't shake someone's hands.
Boy.
Just give them the
Yeah,
stink
we
eye.
typically use, I tend to prefer using passive aggressive. It's my primary weapon. I use that quite well.
Excellent.
Well-
now, do you find that
Well,
is a Colin trait?
yeah, when you said that, I was
passive
thinking,
aggression?
wow. Oh, I don't know if passive aggressive, but say to withhold a high five.
Mm.
I don't know how much worse it could get in terms of,
leave someone hanging.
Combat signals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Them's fighting emotions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you both for calling, and Colin's son in particular.
Be careful.
Yeah, maybe
Be nice.
don't fool people about, being their spirit guide versus animal, like just kind of re-examine where you are emotionally,
And yet you are the King of Swords.
Yes.
Don't play with Nick's heart.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Well, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about whether that last one was a
think I'm
caller
on.
or not, but...
We
have
got
a caller.
someone on the line.
We have someone's a Colin.
Tell us, who's a Colin?
Yes, who's there, please?
Hello, am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Hi.
Oh, hi Ross, hi Carrie, hi Colin.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Colin.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
It's a Colin. Fantastic.
Is your
love
name
it.
really Colin?
It's a Colin.
Okay, we got to ask
I've
you.
been a long time Colin, first time listener.
Wow.
Fantastic. Okay, and are you a 1L Colin, a 2L Colin?
I am a 1L Colin. I do have to admit I have kind of a long time antipathy towards 2L Collins, but I'm hoping that we can mend that rift
I hope
today.
so. I hope that, something special could happen here.
Does this also involve Starbucks?
It
Yeah.
probably would. It
Yeah,
probably would.
I feel like
I don't go
I'm
to
more
enough
of the
Starbucks,
victim.
but I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get minus an L more than I think Collins would get plus an L. That's my
Well, that's from your own perspective, though.
That's true, that's true.
You're blinded
just-
by your own experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Colin with 1L.
Yeah, growing up,
Do you find that people give you 2Ls when you don't want them?
they really do. They really do.
Oh,
It was
interesting.
my entire childhood. No one understood that you can just have 1L and that's fine.
I hear you. I hear you. It must be so hard. This is what's so interesting about doing this show.
Yeah.
Is we've really discovered what it's like to be a Colin, the highs, the lows, the
Right.
depths of despair when the L's are misunderstood. It's really quite an experience.
Yeah, and L's can carry a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's why pound starts with, LB.
LB.
Yeah.
Where's
Exactly.
I'm curious where this Colin is calling from.
Yeah.
Speaking of LBs, I'm calling from Long Beach, California.
Hey,
LB Colin.
All right. Hey.
Sort of nearby. Hey.
A stone's throw.
Something tells me that the universe is
Yes.
listening in, which means that it's a good
Don't
time.
worry.
A good time for us to.
I'm convinced you are now psychic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think probably a good time for us to hone in on your spirit animal.
Yes, please. Would you like to do the reading
All right.
this time, Ross?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, again, I know there's an L difference here, but if you can connect with our Colin here, he's going to help you choose your card.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Here it goes. Send
Boy.
your energy.
Yeah.
Okay, he's found your
All right.
animal. All right, Colin, do you want to reveal the animal? What do we have?
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited.
Oh, it is the fly.
The fly. Oh.
Oh.
Like Jeff Goldblum.
Wait.
Also, the
Five
Five
of
of Swords.
Swords.
We had the King of
Swords.
Swords, the Five of Swords.
Holy smokes.
Oh, you're going
And-
to die.
This is, yeah.
Winning at all costs, pride before the fall.
Oh my God.
Wow, yeah, such stakes.
Wow.
I think all these
All
Collins
right.
are going to war. To,
To bring victory
But of course, in
Yes,
their
to the
Colin
people.
way.
to the people.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, where
Okay.
they're extremely polite. But
Yeah.
still,
This is.
I was gonna say something about peacekeeping, but this is not the time for that.
It's almost like the Collins are lizard people with this,
Oh. Okay.
with this like sheen
Hearing
of
you out.
kindness.
To explain.
But then when you dig into these spirits, it's really telling you what's really going on.
Lizard
So we have
people.
a
you
Colin,
mean-
a Colin cabal,
Oh my
a
God.
secret society,
Okay.
and you are digging past our kindness and finding the energy of our swords.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't mean
This-
to out us. It's just that
This
could
is
be a
going
narrative you
different
take
than
from
I
this.
expected.
Yeah.
So, okay. So when you say lizard person, you mean the Illuminati folks who like run the world and are secretly
Yes.
reptiles?
David Icke, lizard
Okay,
people.
cool.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Which I
That-
don't understand.
If the next
too
person
well.
chooses the lizard, I think that
Oh.
will confirm it.
Oh my God!
Or if anyone chooses the
absolutely.
lizard,
Oh.
that will confirm it.
You're probably the first lizard person I've known who's just like straight up admitted it on camera.
Well, yeah, I'm starting to doubt myself, but we'll see.
Well, too late. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for calling, Colin.
Thank you,
Thanks
Colin.
for calling.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel so activated now.
Good.
Wonderful. Yes, hopefully you feel ascended to the 5th dimension or higher.
Well, it did say 5 of Swords.
5 of Swords,
It did say
5th
5 of
dimension.
Swords. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, incredible.
Everything is connected. Nothing is an accident.
Yes.
There are no
coincidences. Mm-mm. Unless like 2 things happen around the same time.
Yeah, well, that might be a coincidence. All right.
Anyone else on the line?
Let's take another Colin on our Colin show.
Hi, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
oh my gosh. If this is a Colleen.
Who do we have speaking
It's not
to us?
Colleen.
Okay.
No. It's Colin. They, them.
Oh, Colin, they, them, welcome.
Oh,
So
super.
glad to have you.
Yes, thank you for calling, Colin. And where are you calling from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta,
Hey,
Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
And how do you spell your name, Colin?
Well, I was considering 3 L's just to ruin everyone's life, but
that would
we're
be
ending on
next
2.
level.
But you still have 2, did you say?
yes.
I found 2 L.
Right.
All right, you're not alone.
I love it. But I felt a little intimidated by adding the 3rd L.
Oh,
now
totally.
I kind of know how a 1 L feels.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's
Because here
going to be
I-
at the end. It's
Oh.
a silent L.
Colin. Like Lincoln.
Colin will.
Yeah.
Like Lincoln, yes.
Yeah, like Lincoln, but Colin.
That's
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, got it,
Yeah.
got it. Colin.
Collin. Silence. Look at that.
And
That's
I'm actually calling in with my partner as well, so you have 2 people on the line.
Oh, excellent. And partner, what's her
Welcome.
name?
Her name is Robin.
Robin?
Robin
Oh.
and Colin. Excellent. It
Nice.
sounds like you're ready to fight crime.
We are. We are.
Or to
yeah.
sing a pretty song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely not the song one.
I didn't catch that. What was that last thing?
Oh, I said definitely not the song. No.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, fair
crime
enough.
fighting.
Crime fighting.
Okay, well, we usually only do power animal readings for Collins, but since this is a family affair, maybe we can do one for Colin and Robin, make an exception.
I like that.
Okay. So I think then...
Before you start, Carrie, are you using a phone on your end? Because I really feel that there's a lot of EMF interruption coming through.
Yes, that might be this enormous cathode ray TV near my head that I won't be moving.
Or the lights.
Near your head?
I know, near my head.
Near your head?
I know. It's unwise for
But
sure.
she has a pendant that helps repel the negative
Oh
energies.
yeah, I'm borrowing yours. I'm not wearing mine today, but I'm borrowing yours. I'm expecting that to suck in all the radiation.
I have
so
a
I should be
reflector
okay.
here that is taking negative EMFs and pushing them out from the wonderful people at Pyridine.
Yes. Okay, so let's do Colin first.
Colin Firth.
Not to be confused
If
with
you have a
Mr.
lisp.
Darcy.
If you had a lisp.
And then you do Robin
Okay.
for Robin.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
All
All right,
right.
so Colin, I want you to establish a psychic connection with our Colin right here in the studio.
Send your energy.
With all these EMFs. All right. I think I can do it.
You
I'm
can
a
get
very...
past the EMFs.
Yeah,
You can
don't
do
worry. I think
I'm
I've
very
got
offended.
EMS immunity.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
deflecting EMFs with my pendant.
Oh,
Okay.
the dragon.
They are the dragon.
Oh my god.
That's powerful.
Yeah,
Which
this-
is kind of like a lizard.
I was just gonna say.
It is.
I was
It's
just
like
gonna say.
a lizard with fire.
There seems to
breath.
be a connection to a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right, let's
God.
read the fine text here. It says ancient wisdom and protector magic. Amazing.
Now,
Ooh.
Colin, are you willing to be as brave as our Colin in studio and admit that you are a lizard person?
You know, I a lot of the people who talk about lizard people are very anti-Semitic, and I feel like
That's
the
true.
psychic world is calling
That's
out
true.
for
Forgot
being
about
Jewish.
that. Uh-huh.
Oh no, I am not
Okay.
a lizard person.
Okay. Totally fair. Totally fair.
Fair
Now,
enough.
you are a literal lizard person.
Well, the thing is,
Oh, no.
it's more of a maybe I am.
Mm.
I don't know. It was just the idea was there. The idea was.
okay.
It
This
wasn't
is
so much that I
interesting.
feel like a lizard person. I was just saying the cards seem to be alluding to a cabal.
Well, and you're
And I
saying it
was
about
thinking-
yourself, not about other shadowy people. So, you know.
Yeah, or
Uh-huh,
just
uh-huh.
or the idea
Okay.
of our Collins being a kind veneer.
Oh,
but underneath,
yes, I see.
there seemed to be a private cabal.
Maybe it's not lizard people. Maybe it's dragon people.
And the lizard people. That was a an example, not a declaration of what.
Fair.
Okay.
Well, for Robin, let's
Robin, connect to Ross, a fellow R name.
An RO, yes. Okay, Robin, do you feel my energy?
Oh yeah, RO.
Robin, are you
Doing my best.
Okay, good. No, I'm feeling our connection here, and you're leading me to the far end of the deck of the anti-penultimate card, and we have the Coyote.
Ooh.
Oh.
A trickster, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Revealing illusion, paradox, and levity.
Oh, revealing the anti-trickster.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I think you've got a good pairing here, a dragon and a coyote.
Can take the cloak off their Illuminati.
That's a good pairing. That's a good pairing.
Yeah, partner. Great.
I couldn't have said it better
Yes,
myself.
thank you. I barely said it at all. Well, thank you both so much for calling in.
Colin, Robin, thank you so much, and I really appreciate our connection, even with the 5G signals in the air.
And I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see that third L.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And
Please do that.
quick question, Colin. Any favorite celebrity Collins, maybe that we haven't mentioned yet?
Oh, Colin Kaepernick.
Yes.
Yes.
I would take a knee for that one. Yes.
Mhm.
Very good, Colin. Absolutely. We did try reaching out. We did not hear back from Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, weird. Busy, I guess. Anyway.
Weird. Yeah. Why is he ignoring you?
I know.
Weird.
It's typical.
They're
It's
mysteries of the
Collins.
universe, but we embrace them.
It's like, Collins, no.
Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you,
Colin.
Colin.
Thank
Thank you, Colin, Robin.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I feel like Collins, they know that they're like the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
And so they can be really kind, really cool, or they can be like, I'm the coolest fucker on earth.
Yeah.
And then they're like too cool for you.
But I think we've learned today already that Collins exist on so many levels, both
Lanes.
in society, as contributors to our culture, but also on the spiritual levels, on spiritual planes.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what we're really uncovering today.
Yeah. No, I totally, again, couldn't have said it better myself.
Excellent.
That's why we're a pair.
Well, hey, this is wonderful. We've got so many Collins on the line.
know.
Do we have another Colin?
Colin?
Hello.
Hello, Colin.
Hello.
Hi, it's me. It's Colin. Another Colin from Canada. There's so many of us.
Right, I love it.
Canada Colin.
Yeah.
Number 2.
There's a
Fantastic.
surplus up there.
Yeah.
Which, okay, you don't call them states. Which province are you in?
I am also in Ontario. I'm in Ottawa, which is not far away from Toronto.
Oh, okay. You should go meet the Colin in Toronto.
And have you had,
Yeah, it's just a quick hike down the road.
Have you had a lot of Collins in your life?
I no, there aren't that many of us.
And where did you get your name? How was your name chosen?
Okay, so the idea behind Colin is my parents picked it because they said it was a name that could not be shortened, sort of like, Harry for Harold, or Barry for Barreled, or Carrie for Caroled.
Or Dick for Richard. Yes. So no one can call you Call or Lynn.
That's correct.
Or
Well,
Ollie.
you could try.
Yeah, Ollie.
I have a question for
good.
Colin. Did anyone ever call you Collie? I got Collie, and
No.
I got Collie.
No, I don't know if that
sometimes.
would have gone well.
Yeah, you mean for you? Like you wouldn't have liked that?
Or for them.
Oh, I mean that's what I'm guessing. Yeah,
Are you?
Both.
yeah.
The,
You appreciate your
for anybody
your
around.
full name, Colin.
No, I feel
I
like
respect that.
Exactly.
And I do too. I just would get, I would get Collie. When I was a baby, I have 3 older siblings, and I don't know what would you call it, pet name or their baby name for me is Cooey. So Cooey.
Oh, wow.
And my sister called me Cooey, forever. So even through my through my grown years.
It's
So
interesting though.
I was always Cooey.
Yeah, I feel like if it's really important to you that your kid doesn't have a nickname, it's still a little dicey to give them 2 syllables. Like, go with Ross.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's really hard to shorten. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard to mess with that name. But still, I like what your parents were accomplishing there with the Colin, and that's been successful for you. You've been Colin.
it seems to have been working so far.
Good.
Good. Now, if you had to give yourself a nickname, what do you think it would be?
Oh no, that's fine. We don't do nicknames. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
you abstain from the
Hey,
question.
you were.
Okay.
It's like, let's get away from this. Well, do you have any favorite Collins, like just in the world that you really look up to as a Colin?
I'm also going to have to go with Colin Mockery. Because I need to be let back into Canada if I ever visit the States in the future.
Totally fair. And
Understood.
excellent.
So Colin Mockery is another Canadian then? Is that how to take?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very good.
Funny guy. Whose
good.
line is it anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar that he was Canadian, but that's fun to learn.
Well, we'll give you an option. Would you like to know your power/spirit animal? Would you like a frequency tarot? Or would you like to know your cat tarot?
Oh, let's go with the frequency tarot.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we haven't seen that one yet.
From Teal Swan.
This is from Teal Swan. We've talked about her before on the Colin
Oh,
Show.
so Teal Swan is a person.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, it's a long story.
Teal Swan is a religious leader. She is in direct contact with Source, according to her.
And she...
good for her.
That's right, yes.
I'm sure it's all
And
true.
she produces illustrations, frequency illustrations. So, all right, Colin, we're going to have you tap into the energy of this, Colin. Colin's going to pick out your frequency tarot.
Let's hope it's an FM.
Yeah.
I've got a strong feeling about the number 7. So if you have a choice, 7 from either end.
Oh.
That's the one I feel strongest about.
Interesting. Okay, well, the card that we got for you and your frequency tarot is it says 40, that's the number, and it says non-attachment. So maybe that's the lesson that the universe has for you today, to evaluate your attachments and maybe seek some freedom from them.
For example, you wanted us to pick the 7th card and we didn't.
Let
go of that expectation. Let go.
Quick draw McGaw here.
Yeah.
It's fully gone.
Yeah. Excellent. Well,
good work.
You're already taking that lesson, internalizing it. Very impressive, Colin.
A very Colin-like attribute, I must say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Quick learners, Colin.
Exactly. And what a colorful sign as well. I see much expression in your spirit here. So
yes,
we're so glad to have you today, Colin. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Colin. Another Canadian Colin. I love it.
Yeah.
And thanks everyone, and I hope you have good luck with more Collins calling in.
Thank you.
This has really been a successful...
One of our best Colin shows.
One of our best Colin shows, because for 10 years we've been doing this and we haven't had one Colin call in. But...
Wait a second. Say that again.
We've been doing the Colin show for 10-ish, 11 years.
And we haven't had, you said...
We haven't had one Colin call in.
Call in.
Wait a minute.
So,
Do you think...
They're calling... Oh, the action of calling the show.
Oh my God.
Is calling in. Oh.
People thought it was a calling in show.
Oh, like they're supposed... This is... I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my God. Why would anyone do that?
We've been doing this for 10 years. I never put that together.
Me neither. Oh, they're calling in and they're like, oh, I'm going to just talk to these people.
It's a call-in show.
Oh my God.
Why would you say it that way?
That's dumb.
That's not as fun.
I hope I can still stay.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, because this is what was always intended.
Oh,
yeah.
And just finally, this time,
this is a
people
true call-in
understand.
show.
Yeah, thank you. Finally.
Oh my God. But yeah, we probably should have thought that through. Well, are there any other call-ins on the line?
Hello.
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 Who are we speaking with?
I'm a Colin with one L.
With one L. Oh, look, this Colin has been paying attention, knows exactly what we want to know.
Sharp.
Tell us your best Colin story. What has it been like being a Colin?
I've gotten a lot of 2 L's in my day. A lot of emails, a lot of Starbucks drinks with 2 L's. So wild to see one in the wild.
Wow, this is,
Yeah.
fun. I didn't know. I've been face to face with so many 1Ls that I thought that, like I said, that people were dropping my L, not that they were getting my L. So it's interesting to hear that you were taking
yeah,
an
I'm
L.
picking them up.
Yeah, and that can just be a bias. It's what we experience in life.
Yeah, just like
first person bias. Yes, yes. We all really learned a lot here.
Well, Colin, do you have any favorite celebrity Collins?
I thought you were talking to me just now.
Oh yeah. Well, this must be a very confusing show for
it
you.
is. It is. It is a little confusing, but very fun. And
Colin, who's calling in?
Thank
Where are
you.
you from?
Colin, who's calling?
Yes, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice.
Kentucky,
okay.
Colin. Hey, that's also alliterative.
Yeah.
I won't say too much, but you might see Ross soon.
We won't say too much about
Oh.
that. But keep an eye out.
Maybe just look all over
All
the
right.
entire state.
As you see all the
sometime
blue
soon.
grass, look, is there a Ross somewhere in the blue grass?
So okay, Colin from Kentucky. How long have you been a Colin?
Actually, I legally changed my name to Colin like 5 years ago.
Oh,
This is
wow.
synchronicity, honestly.
Well,
Congrats.
I think Carrie had a psychic connection, clearly.
Yes, I also legally changed my
Clearly.
own name. It's a bear of a thing to do,
Yeah.
but obviously you picked the right name. If you are going to pick your own name, why wouldn't you pick Colin? This is one of my big regrets.
Absolutely.
Is that I could have been a Colin
You could be a Colin.
and I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You have to do all the forms again and pay the money. Yeah, okay.
And now I'm getting married, and you would think, oh, easy name change opportunity, but they're like, you can change your last name. You can't just change your first name to Colin just because you got married.
What a world we live in.
I know. Well, Colin, would you like a reading or an exorcism? We have our exorcism cross.
Oh, that's so tempting. I gotta say, I've been really into the Conscious Life Expo investigation. So if I could get a power animal, that would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It would be an
All
honor.
right, so we're going to ask you to establish a psychic connection with our Colin here in the studio.
Me and you.
And
All Collins can do that.
Colin is opened up on the fifth dimension. That's an easy way to connect with him. Just know we've cleared that channel.
Oh, jeez. I don't
Easy.
Yeah, this guy.
Okay, we've got a strong
This is the
connection
one.
here.
You ready, Colin?
Yes.
Colin from Kentucky?
I'm so ready.
A pangolin!
Oh,
a pangolin!
Hey!
Oh.
You may have caused COVID!
According to Bernadette King. Yeah. All right.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that sucks, but
Read it for us, Colin.
This is a different reading. Dark night of the soul. Loneliness.
Oh.
Loss of home.
Well, thank you for calling!
So much positivity.
You know what? Maybe it was just the message you needed to hear
But
today.
I must say, Colin, the pangolin is very cute.
They're very cute.
Yeah.
So
You're
really
adorable. It's just it's not a good time for you right now.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not your
I love
fault.
it.
It's because humans eat weird shit they don't need to be eating.
Yeah.
We
Cut
do
that
it
out,
all
humans.
over the
Right.
world. Yeah.
We're curious.
I just have to make sure no one eats me. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Okay, please, if you can take care of that, then this whole thing should be over soon.
And yeah, that is a very a cute
Yeah.
animal.
Yes.
They are. They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in, Colin.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Colin.
Colin.
Thanks. Loved it.
Hope to see you in Kentucky.
Going to the Slugger Museum. You know, the baseball.
Oh yeah, Louisville.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, right, Louisville
They make
Slugger.
they make the baseball bats,
Yeah.
I've
right?
heard of that. I've heard of that. You know, we have a baseball team here, the Dodgers.
The
That's
Dodgers.
right. You know,
Talking baseball.
I just learned recently we have not just one football team in LA. We have two, and one of them went to the Super Bowl.
That's
One
right.
of them won the Super Bowl.
That's amazing.
Did you just find that out?
No, I was aware. I actually
It'd
did
be
watch
great
some
if you
of the
just keep
game.
missing it by like a few days.
Oh.
But their power animal are the Rams.
And the power animal of the one they beat was the Bengals, which would be very fitting for the cat.
Oh
terrier.
yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Our Bengals.
Tigers.
Oh, Tigers, duh. Okay, yeah.
At least, yeah. In this case, they are the Bengal Tigers.
Right. Got it. Oh, well, boy, I mean, this has been our most educational college.
I'm
show,
learning
I
so
think.
much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Galapagos thing. Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Now I know how to spell that.
Should we see if there's another Colin?
Yeah, I mean, are we so fortunate? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who do we have here?
This is Colin, another Canadian Colin on the line.
Okay.
Wow.
Colin's
this is
to the
great.
north.
I love it. I love it.
What's happening with this?
Amazing.
Is it just a really popular name in Canada?
I guess so.
Have you met a lot of other Collins in your life?
You know, the only other Colin I know is stereotypically from a hockey team when I was a kid.
Hey, all right.
Okay.
That's a Canadian story if ever I heard one.
They're out there.
And what province are you in, Colin?
Also from Ontario, in a university town between Ottawa and Toronto, Kingston.
A university town. Is that
Kingston Colin?
Kingston Colin.
We just we're so good on the alliteration today.
Yeah.
Kentucky, Kingston, California.
what university is there?
Queen's University.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
All right.
I've heard of
Excellent.
that. Yeah, no big deal. I've heard of that.
Are you a 1L Colin, a 2L Colin?
I am a 1L Colin.
Wow.
Yeah, you are really outnumbered.
I know. Yeah, I feel that, but it's. I feel there are some double L's out there.
Yeah, there was one,
Absolutely.
right?
Well, I can't
Was
remember if they said that they were.
Oh yeah,
They said that. I don't know if they are going from 2 to 3.
I think
or if
so.
they've already gone to 3.
Okay.
But at one point they were a 2.
I think they said they had 2 and we're considering the
2
third.
going on 3.
Yeah, 2
But
going
kind
on
of
3,
declaratively.
exactly.
I think they were.
Oh,
ready.
yeah, just they were considering it.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I am 2L Colin going on 3L Colin. That's the song, of course, from the musical.
Colin from Ontario. Yeah, what kind of experiences are unique to being a Colin? When you compare yourself to friends with other names, what do you see as standing out that others wouldn't understand?
Well, you know, there's a big burden placed on being a Colin. I think you've expressed throughout this show that there's a high expectation. We need to meet a pretty high standard with the name Colin. But other than that, you know, we're just ordinary people.
So down to earth.
Yeah.
So down
Just
to earth.
like a
so
Colin.
like a Colin.
Exactly.
So like a Colin.
So true.
The humility that comes off of Collins, you know?
Absolutely. Well, Colin, are you curious to know about, say, your spirit animal, or maybe your frequency, or your cat representative?
Or get an exorcism.
Well, I guess my question is, do you sense any demons, like, about my person right now?
Oh.
Well, you're the advanced exorcist, so I'm
Yeah.
going to let you take a sense of that.
Okay.
So Ross became an advanced exorcist with Bob Larson.
Ignore the
He also
Scientology
has
clear
a
bracelet.
Scientology clear
Unrelated.
bracelet on.
Okay, wait, which camera are we going
I
to?
think that'll
Okay.
give you extra powers.
All right, so Colin, I'm going to sense. Well, yes, you have a spirit hotel filled with many other spirits. They are not all you. Much
I'm
like
supposed to be doing
Thetans.
this. Like the people behind you, like. put
Oh
their
yeah,
hand on you, right?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the extra energy. Okay. Yes, Colin, I'm sensing there is another presence. And tell me what is your name? Who is there? Who am I speaking to? You are not Colin. What is your name? Your real name?
Jebediah.
Jebediah. How many generations have you been in Colin's family? How many?
5.
Jebediah, you are the spirit of One-Eye. One-Eye Jebediah. You will leave, Colin. Repeat after me. I go now to the pit.
The pit.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you. We have successfully gotten rid of Jebediah. There may be others, and perhaps we need to have private sessions. They will cost you a lot of money. That's how I make my living. Thank you.
Congratulations. You know,
Wow. Well, thank you. I feel a little gassy, but that feels good.
Hopefully that helps you clear something.
You may have missed the whole experience, but just so you know, we exorcised Jebediah, the one-eyed demon, from your soul hotel.
and also what I learned here is that when you have the delay between the two lines, it's very fun to do an exorcism.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go. Yeah, dramatic pause.
Yeah. I like it.
was very emotional. There's like, searching for strength.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, and it's, reaching out through, like a soul chasm and everything. Yeah, takes time.
Colin, do you feel better?
I feel a lot better. I do.
Wonderful.
Good.
All right, well, we'll have you fill out a testimonial later for our website. But thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks for calling.
Well,
Thank you for calling.
Thanks for
Sharon.
calling.
Thanks for calling.
That's the right way to say it.
That was one of my jokes. Whenever my mom was wrapping up her phone conversation, she'd say, "Thanks for calling." I said, "Oh, is that Dad you're talking to?" But
your dad's a Colin.
No. But the idea is that someone gave her something to be thankful for, and she was saying, "Thanks for calling."
And she was like,
"Your
sperm."
She should be
Got it.
thanking her.
That was my joke, even if I
got
didn't
it.
quite understand
That's
at a young
cute.
age
No,
what
that's
was
cute.
going
You
on.
knew you
there.
came from them somehow.
I knew somehow there would be a connection.
They were responsible.
Yeah,
You kind of
yeah.
look like them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got to ask, how did you get your name, Colin?
So I believe that my dad had met a man named Colin, and they were friends, and I believe he was Irish. It's popular in those parts, and
Ireland being part
probably
of
from
Canada.
Kilkenny.
Yeah.
It's alliterative.
So I don't know if I'm specifically named after this Colin, but that's where the inception of the name happened.
Okay.
But maybe I am.
He's
I
like,
should ask.
I met
him.
a Colin. He
I
was a
should say,
generally nice guy.
So,
I
Dad, did
want
you
my
like
son."
that Colin? Yeah.
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 Okay.
So that's how. And I do, now that you mention it, I think they went with the extra L to differentiate me from other Collins. So maybe
interesting.
but I can't confirm.
I know growing up, for example, there was a period where Ross Perot was very much in the news, and everybody would be like, "Oh, like Ross Perot."
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Well, you had your Ross Perot. I had my Colin Powell.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. So for you it was Colin Powell.
Yeah, for me it was Colin Powell and
Carrie.
I mean, I was named after Caroline Kennedy, but I went by Carrie my whole life. So
Did people make
John
references
Kerry.
to the? Oh, John Kerry. Hey, there we go. We've made the other political.
We all have our
connection.
own political spirit animal.
What did people reference in regards to Carrie? Was it like the
The
movie
movie.
Carrie,
The
Brian De
movie.
Palma? Okay.
Yeah.
Which I actually haven't seen.
Oh wow!
I will.
It's great.
I need
It's
to.
great. I don't know why
You probably know
Do
the
I
ending.
need you there to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And I think it's Stephen King's best book, even though it is his first book.
Really?
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well-
I love name origin stories.
Yeah, they're very interesting.
Yeah, where did Ross come from?
Oh, I have a grandfather named Ross.
Oh.
And he got it from his mother's maiden name. So
That's a good. Yeah, I like that.
That's
it's
nice.
a common name in
Yeah.
Scotland. So it's
Uh-huh.
there's
Yeah.
like a whole clan. There has a large section of Scotland. It's the whole Ross area.
No, people must have been referencing Friends to you.
All the time.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't
So
think
when
of
that became so it went from Ross Perot to also Ross Dress for Less. Never appreciated
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I almost never shopped there, just
Yeah.
out of protest. And then it went to like Ross from Friends. I was like, I don't know, I haven't seen Friends. But it turns out, he's a nerd, and I did finally watch it. And
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
All
it.
right. Yeah. You're nicer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
And not as nervous.
Yeah, that's true. That Ross is always right about to shit himself.
Yeah, he always there was something
Yeah.
to worry about with that
Yeah,
guy.
definitely.
Yeah, right. Good
Yeah.
point.
Hard way to live.
Pivot.
Yeah. Well, do we have any other call-ins on the line?
One moment.
Let's see if we can get another call
Very
in.
good. Yeah, we're
pulling in the forces.
we're just near the end
Of the
of
universe.
our time frame.
This has
here,
been an
so-
amazing
Oh,
call-in experience.
I know.
Do we have another person on the line? Who are we speaking with?
Yeah. Hi, this is Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Hey, what's your last name initial? Or if you want to give us your
B.
B.
B. Well, Berman. Yeah. B.
All right.
Starts with a B.
Welcome.
That's nice. I like that.
And
Colin B.
where
It's like
you
reverse alphabet.
where are you calling from?
I'm calling in from Binghamton, New York, not Canada. First in a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But all right. But the B goes with the B in your last name. So my alliteration.
That's why I moved here. Yeah, that's
right.
Good choice.
I'm not familiar with Binghamton. Is that upstate New York?
It's considered. It's not the upper half on the map, but anywhere north of the city, it generally gets considered upstate.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well,
Yeah.
then you are somewhat close to Canada. So your name may have.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Closer than we
driving
are.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, within shot of Canada.
It's like that song, Uptown Colin.
Is there a university in that town? I feel like
There is a university, yeah.
A little psychic.
Oh, you know.
It's rubbing off a little bit. It's rubbing off a little
Well,
bit.
yeah, and it's the Colin connection, clearly.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
All right, Colin, what would you like to learn today? Do you want to know your spirit animal? Would you like to connect to your frequency to see what cat tarot represents you?
Maybe you can give me some advice. This is my first day as a Colin.
Can I ask a question?
Hang on,
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, please.
Yeah, this is a big announcement.
Yeah.
Is this really your first day as a Colin?
I hereby changing my name to Colin.
Oh,
by
wait a minute.
by usage.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're not. Are you? No. Are you actually changing your name to Colin, or are you just calling in and pretending to be a Colin?
Well, hold on. What do you mean by actually? I'm doing it now. I'm telling you. There's hundreds of people listening to me.
Do you have legal documentation that shows you to be a Colin?
Do you go by Colin?
Well, this is my way to get documentation. I can go to them and tell them, give me a document. I was just telling hundreds of people in public that I'm changing my name to Colin.
If it is your true intention to start going by Colin, and I don't know which of these cameras you're in, Colin, but if it's your true intention to go by the name Colin, then fine. But if it's not, then guess the fuck what? That's not what this show is for, Colin. You're just calling in.
I'm getting a hostile vibration from you.
Well, you should be.
Well,
not exactly a psychic, are you, Colin?
Colin of the moment, I do sense that somewhere in your lineage there is a Colin. That I do feel a Colin energy from one of your past lives. I sense that you were a master builder and neoclassical architect. You built homes for the antebellum planters? Yeah.
Not great.
Wow.
Your name was Colin Rogers. Colin Rogers. I'm getting that for you.
Oh, wow.
That is
my ancestor, Colin Rogers. Well, I got to take this old family name.
I don't think you do. He sounds like a bad guy.
Yeah. You know, he built buildings for maybe some bad people.
Yeah. But is it Rogers with a D or without?
No D.
No D.
No,
all right.
That's what the spirits are telling me.
Okay. You have really fucked with us here. But I'm willing to give you a reading if you are willing to repent.
I hereby... Does repenting mean I have to change my name back again?
It means that you need to go by what you usually go by.
Usually starting now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He seems like he wants to be a Colin.
Well, we appreciate the aspiration.
I can't help but sympathize.
All right, but tell us your
People
name.
have to cooperate.
Tell us your usual name.
Okay.
Caller.
The last time I changed it was to Herman, and nobody went with that. Before that, it was Charles.
Okay.
Charles, okay. All right.
We won't hold you to your legal name, but we will hold you to the name you usually use. Okay, so...
Mr. B.
So, would you like a power animal reading, a teal swan frequency deck reading, a cat tarot reading, or an exorcism?
Give me a power animal.
Power animal, okay.
All right. Well, we need you to
good luck
connect.
sending your energy to this Colin.
Do your
I'm
best
gonna try
to connect
my
to this
hardest.
Colin. Remember, he's on the 5th dimensional channel. Okay, I'm going to use this to amplify the connection.
Thank you. This is the one.
He's got it. Colin's got it.
Okay.
Here goes.
The caterpillar.
Oh. Neither a cat
Does it
nor
say
a pillar.
deceptive on
I mean, no, but there's maybe some connections. A scarcity consciousness.
Oh.
Scarcity consciousness. So you're aware of
things of
lack of material resources.
Or aware of the lack of the
That
name
means I must have
and wants to bring that to...
Yeah.
All right, and material success. So you're doing okay for yourself. And
yeah.
And fear of loss.
I will be.
So you want it to stay that way. All right.
And
I don't want to lose my new name.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hold on to your new name, Colin. You are now Colin. You've called in.
Thank you.
I
Thank
want to
you.
apologize, fake Colin. Now that you've had your reading, I realize that I too share your desire to be a Colin, and that's where this really came from, is that I also know that being a Colin is a unique experience in this world. It is the best experience in this world.
And that's why we have this show.
And that's why we've had this show for 10 years and not had one Colin call in. And
it has been feeling pretty great for the past few minutes.
Yeah. So
that's good. Well, we're glad to have you, new Colin. You are now, consider yourself baptized by fire as a Colin.
Do you agree to that?
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Colin.
Okay.
It seemed to me that he was ready to be a Colin. He just didn't want to go through the bureaucracy of, what you had to go through. Mm-hmm. You respected the bureaucracy. He was saying, nope, I am declaring myself.
I don't think that's the, I think in the 20 minutes before this call, they were not going by Colin.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard to know.
Hard to know.
And would it matter if he was going forth as Colin?
Yes. Well, because I'm thinking, okay, there are people who don't change their legal name, but they still go by something else. And that I'll count as your name. But if you call in here and you pretend that, like, I usually go by Colin, but you didn't really, okay, see, I'm doing it again.
This is good. There's a good thing about this. You're protective of theme. You're protective of integrity matters to you.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So you are making sure that the
Collins who are calling in are Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what do you say, Carrie? Should we take one more Colin?
Okay. Yeah, as long as they're truly a person.
As long as they're a Colin.
Sorry, next Colin. You're going to get grilled a little more about your Colin credentials.
Hard one to follow up on, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It should be good.
All right, yeah, let's finish out on another caller. Who we got? Who are we talking to now?
Hi, this is Colin with 1L from Richland, Washington.
Colin
from Washington.
Washington.
That's nice.
Oh, Washington.
But
Colin.
okay, we got a lot of northern callers.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I wonder if I've dipped below the longitudinal.
The Colin line.
Yeah, is there like the 45-degree Colin delineation,
the Colin
demarcation?
Line. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Colin line.
The Colin continuum
just
breaks south of where we are.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
where were you born?
I was born in Santa Clara, California.
Okay, that's north.
That's north.
That's north.
It's Northern California, but what
Still
latitude?
below. Yeah.
It could be below the appropriate Colin latitude. So I don't know,
we'll
but maybe that
not
latitude
a single
is
caller
just above
from
us.
South America or Africa in this entire.
That's true.
Do you want to hear something
or
fun?
Australia even.
Or yeah.
I was born in Santa Clara, but I grew up in Santa Clarita.
Oh, that's confusing.
That's fun. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Santa Clarita with one L or two.
I need to go spray paint L's everywhere.
Amazing.
So, Colin from Washington.
Welcome.
What do you wish that people knew about being a Colin?
That's a good question. I wish people knew that when I pretend that I don't enjoy colonoscopy and impacted Colin and colonizer jokes, that I really do enjoy them and they should keep doing them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you say you do enjoy them.
I do, but I have to pretend I don't because part of the fun is playing the game of, oh, no, don't do it. But
you got to play the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my role.
That is an interesting facet of teasing. Teasing only kind of works if you play a little bit of being pissy about it.
Give a little back. Yeah.
You're a good game player.
Yeah,
that's a good egg, like most Collins. A good egg.
Yeah. I like this, Colin. Okay, Colin, do you
thank you.
A power animal reading, a frequency tarot deck reading, a cat tarot reading, or an exorcism?
I would love to know what my power animal is.
Okay.
Very popular.
All right.
I get it.
Open up on the 5th channel. Connect to our Colin here.
Wait, can I ask Colin a question?
Yeah,
okay.
Do.
I'm just curious, Colin. What are your interests and hobbies?
Has to think about that.
Yeah. Sorry if that was sudden.
Colin?
Yeah, you're.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you were asking the other Colin because I was channeling my psychic energy to my old brother in the room.
That was we went analog there. We went Colin to Colin.
This will help enhance the contact.
Yeah.
The Colin contact. Tell us, what are your interests and hobbies?
I enjoy music and reading and role playing games.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Great hobbies.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh.
A favorite song? That really puts me. That's a lot of pressure. I didn't know that was the thing I was going to have to ask. Let's go with Funky Town.
Ooh, very good.
Okay, all right. Now we're ready to.
Now I'm ready.
Yeah.
Now you feel it. Okay, so you're connecting to the Colin, our in-studio Colin.
I'm feeling a little rock and roll over here. Okay, here we go.
What do we got?
Wow.
Nautilus.
Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
What is it?
All right.
The Nautilus.
A nautilus.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, well, a deep sea creature with a big shell, and your attributes are pure joy, true fulfillment, divine inspiration.
What
Fantastic.
I like
That's
that.
a power animal to
Wonderful.
close out on.
Yeah.
And that's what I think every time I see a nautilus is pure joy.
Yeah.
Or do Ace of Cups.
Ace of Cups.
Ace
Yeah.
of Cups. The Nautilus.
This doubles as like, a tarot. Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, thank you, Colin. So great to have you.
Yeah, whenever
Thank
I
you.
think of like an animal with no central nervous system, I just think pure joy. You know?
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you feel less pain, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
No nociception.
If you subscribe to like joy being the absence of suffering.
Well, that's true. That's true.
To play a role. Well, goodness, it's been so wonderful having all of you Collins who've called in.
Yes.
And I know there were more. I'm just overwhelmed by the number of Collins.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been really nice.
And I hope, as with every episode of this show, I hope it has given all of you a true appreciation for what it means to be a Colin in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a Colin in your life, tell him thank you. Thank you for being a Colin in my life.
Thank you.
And I got to say, this particular Colin, we've known each other for a long time through work.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
And we had another Colin from work who might have been on the line as well.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry if we didn't get you, Colin.
Colin Larkins, shout out to you. Thank you for being another 2L Colin in my life.
Another 2L Colin. And thank you for being patient for getting all the emails that people are trying to send to me. And I will be sure to forward to you all the emails that are for you that come to me. So shout out to Colin.
A little tit for tat there. I appreciate it.
May I ask, what is your, because you both work at Disney Animation, is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Because it's too late.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Disney movie you've worked on?
Oh, good question. Holy smokes. Boy, that's tough. So Big Hero 6 was my first credit. And I really like that, and it's special. Like all of them are. I think if I just had to shout out an answer, I say Moana.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would just say that. I probably could argue.
Answer.
I could probably argue all of them. I have little baby Blair, and she is in the credits of Raya, so that's special.
She's a production baby.
She's a production baby.
Wonderful.
But if I was on a plank and I had to, like, someone push me off, I'd say Moana.
Okay.
That's just in general. If someone pushed you off a plane,
if someone pushed me off a plane, I would
be like,
shout,
Moana!
Save me, Moana! Queen of the sea.
That's what I'll do now.
Hopefully they push you over the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gives you a little more of a fighting chance. I don't know.
How far I go? Thank you to all the Collins. Thank you for the people who called in who aren't named Colin. That was weird. Obviously we'll be back. We do the show every day and have for 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look forward to the next Colin.
See you in 11 years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
we'll bring you back around.
Yeah, we'll bring you back.
We'll cycle you back through.
Yeah.
Signing off from Drew Spears Productions in beautiful downtown Los Angeles.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.